ourselves, and if you wouldn't mind taking one sentence to tell the others how you met me. And I say that because there's folks from all different walks here tonight. Some of you may not have met each other before, and it's a big city with lots of opportunities for us to create community. So, we'll start over here on the left side with, ladies and gentlemen, our host this evening, Bashir. Hollywood Rent-A-Car.
Hollywood Rent-A-Car, yes. I met this young man right here with a beautiful young man, by the way. It's been 3-4 years now? Many years ago. I'm a board member of Hollywood United Neighborhood Council. That's where I met him. We've worked together on many issues. And I'll pass it on. There you go.
My name is Igor Kagan. I met Steven through environmental policy work that I used to do with the City of Los Angeles.
Awesome. Good to see you.
I'm Phil Brown. I'm an architect and planner, and I'm aware of Steven through his biking activities, and I wanted to come here tonight and meet him.
You're good.
I'm Cindy Marie Jenkins. I'm a writer in outreach and on the Atwater Village Neighborhood Council, and I met Steven at some point a long time ago through NC. Haven't looked back since.
My name's Kevin Taylor. I don't live in the district. I just stumbled upon Steven's message a couple days ago and thought I'd come and volunteer.
Awesome. Good to have you.
Lucia McNaughton. I met Steven. I think we were attending a campaign rally for Abraham Lincoln, but I'm not.
Bob Blue. I bumped into Steven several times through neighborhood council activities. I followed him on his cycling issues, and also let everyone know that he's way beyond just transportation, even though he's hot on that. Because I've seen him, I was keeping an eye on DWP because I also am affiliated with them, and I was very impressed with the way he dressed DWP. And one day he said, I don't have my bicycle hat on today. I want to talk to you about it. It was something else. It was a really good speech.
My name is Patrick Pascal. I'm an investment advisor. Became familiar with Steven from his website things, but I think the first time I met you was probably on Vermont Boulevard near the subway station below Barnesdale Park, just riding along. We had a quick conversation.
Good.
My name is J.R. Woodward, and I met Steven. He was helping out with the elections with East Hollywood Neighborhood Council when I was on the first council there. So, and he's always present there quite a bit. So.
I'm Ziggy Cruz, and I met Steven through the Neighborhood Council system, so we go way back, and I do miss that goatee now. But anyway, we work on the same issues most of the time.
I'm Lynn Jenkins, and I was in a shop down the street. Moosh, whose proprietor Michelle, was talking up to Steven and saying he was a great guy, and I was in there trying to get her, which she did, sign a petition to help us keep Barnstall Art Park public, and that's what I'm here for.
My name is Jose Caramandelia. I met Steven through my wife, Christine, and that's it. I own a Footprintology, which is a energy auditing company, and I also do solar. But you know, Steve is green, so I'll follow him everywhere.
I'm Christine, Jared from Medallion. I met Steven, I'm not going to say how many years ago, but it's almost 10.
Yeah.
When I was working with the City of Los Angeles, with the Department of Neighborhood Empowerment, I was the project coordinator for Hollywood. So I actually know many of the neighborhood council folks in the room because I helped support the neighborhood council effort in this area. So I've known Steven a long time, and I met NC through him, and I'm excited to be here and be working with everyone.
I'm Claudia Vasquez, and I met Steven at an after party after NC's show a few years ago. NC and I go back artistically several years, but then also, I don't think Steven knows this, but I'm on the Silver Lake Neighborhood Council, and I've been involved in the Neighborhood Council for a couple of years. And the reason is because NC was telling me about the Neighborhood Councils having to do with their work that Steven was doing with the Neighborhood Council. So that's how I became more familiar with Steven, and then now through the Neighborhood Council is how I became most familiar. So that's that.
My name is Don, and actually I met Steven about 14 years ago when he was working, I think it had something to do with commercial production, and he was known as the enabler. Yeah, so, and then I ran into him again through this whole bike riding thing, he had quite a reputation back then, so he still carries that reputation today.
My name is Ross Hirsch. I'm an attorney, and I've been, since it started over there, I've been trying to think about where I met you. I have no idea. It's clearly through cycling. I mean, he is the man holding the flag for us cyclists. Actually, Don's doing a lot of work too, but this man has done a lot for cycling. I think it was a good couple years ago, I was looking to get into advocacy, biking. I opened up the Hollywood Independent, and there's an article by this guy named Stephen Box on the Festival of Rights, which is the Festival of Lights, but he called it Festival of Rights. I'm like, this guy, yeah, he's got it going on. So that was probably one of my first introductions to you, but where I actually met you first, I had no idea. You're up.
I'm Hillel Aaron. I'm writing an article about Stephen, half about Stephen, and half about bicyclists.
So no one's allowed to make eye contact with Hillel.
My name is Mark. I met Stephen, I guess, about 5 years ago when he was one of about 16 neighborhood council folks meeting with some of the Walking Dead from DOT in a USC-sponsored workshop or series of workshops, and he was the biggest personality in the room and also, I think, the prime mover behind his progress in those workshops. So, good job.
My name is Dante Marquis, and through osmosis, and living 50 feet away from Stephen and NC, I met them within the last year. And I was actually Tom LaBonge's neighbor, literally in Silver Lake, before I moved here, so I think I've moved up.
And it's a good omen.
It's a good omen, very good omen.
And I'm Stephen's wife, and I met him actually by living next to him also. He was my neighbor, so I said hi to him and borrowed a cup of sugar.
That's the best story I've heard on this.